National Emergency Alert System. This is not a test. This broadcast is transmitted at the request of the United States government. Please pay close attention to the following message. Warning, at 12:07 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, numerous unidentified objects of unknown intent and unknown origin simultaneously appeared at high altitudes over multiple locations of Earth's outer space. These objects were detected by the National Radio Astronomy Observatory in San Agustin, New Mexico. The objects are presumed to be some form of controlled aircraft. It is not known if more of these aircraft will arrive or if they will attempt entering Earth's atmosphere. U.S. citizens are encouraged to monitor local media outlets, as more updates will follow as information becomes available. National Emergency Alert System. This is not a test. This broadcast is transmitted at the request of the United States government. Please pay close attention to the following message. Warning, at 12:07 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, numerous unidentified objects of unknown intent and unknown origin simultaneously appeared at high altitudes over multiple locations of Earth's outer space. These objects were detected by the National Radio Astronomy Observatory in San Agustin, New Mexico. Beginning at 2:43 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, sightings of multiple unidentified flying aircraft have been reported in skies across the United States and the rest of the world. These aircraft are believed to be entering Earth's atmosphere through what many are describing as wormholes. These wormholes are what appear to be brightly glowing, odd cloud formations. These spottings are backed by National Weather Service Doppler radars throughout the United States. Sighting locations in the United States include Georgia, Florida, North Carolina, New York, Texas, Michigan, Wyoming, California, Arizona, Washington, D.C., and New Mexico. The aircraft are presumed to be foreign and may pose a threat to those in these areas, as it is not known if the aircraft are hostile. The United States Secretary of Defense has elevated the national readiness level to DEFCON 3. The airspaces of the United States and most other countries across the world have been closed. The only exception to this are military, police, and medical flights. Ongoing flights have been diverted to the nearest airport in respect to their location. Incoming international flights have been diverted to Alaska to avoid proximity to the unidentified aircraft. The United States Air Force 1st, 4th, and 8th Fighter Wings have been mobilized to event locations to apprehend the unidentified aircraft. It is requested that all calls to any local emergency services be restrained to urgent situations or new information regarding the unknown aircraft. To stay current to instructions and news, residents in event locations are strongly encouraged to seek an indoor structure and immediately tune into any media outlets, as more updates will follow as information becomes available. National Emergency Alert System. This is not a test. This broadcast is transmitted at the request of the United States government. Please pay close attention to the following message. Warning: at 12:07 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, numerous unidentified aircraft of unknown intent and unknown origin simultaneously appeared at high altitudes over multiple locations of Earth's outer space. These aircraft were detected by the National Radio Astronomy Observatory in San Agustin, New Mexico. The aircraft are now confirmed to be hostile. At 3:35 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, reports began of attacks from these unidentified aircraft from multiple locations across the globe in what appears to be a coordinated effort of extermination. The hostile aircraft continue to descend into the skies of Earth through what are now designated as wormholes. New event locations that have been disclosed are as follows: North Dakota, North Carolina, Massachusetts, Indiana, Maine, Virginia, Kansas, Colorado, and Illinois. The United States, along with the mass majority of the world, is under siege. These aircraft are using an unknown type of directed energy weaponry that is believed to emit very harmful radiation in the form of beams, hot enough to instantaneously incinerate anyone within the vicinity. Anything caught near these beams can be immediately ignited in flames. There have also been EMP or electromagnetic pulse attacks in some locations that have caused total blackouts. In addition, there are reports that these aircraft are carrying unidentified entities that are disembarking from the craft and traversing the land. These entities are described as being dark with blackened eyes, having a scaly skin, standing around 7 feet tall, and communicating in a distinct vocalization of loud knocks and whispering clicks. All reported efforts of diplomacy with said entities have proven to be fatal. The entities are said to possess abnormal speed, strength, extreme aggression, and resilience to conventional ballistic weaponry. These aircraft and entities are now believed to be of extraterrestrial origin. U.S. citizens located in event zones should immediately shelter in place in a sturdy structure with as few windows as possible to avoid being attacked or taken away. To shelter in place, turn off all lights. Close and lock all windows and doors. Secure doors and windows with any means possible, such as boards or furniture. Turn off all air conditioning units. Gather any firearms or other forms of weaponry, a flashlight, and a battery-powered grenade to ensure stay in the shelter. Any citizens located in rural or unaffected areas, travel to the nearest military base or evacuate as far away from designated event zones as possible. All military, law enforcement, and civil service personnel are required to report to the nearest military installation and proceed with any and all counteroffensive measures. Now, you will see a crisis-level announcement from the President of the